It is now the fastest production car you can buy, faster than any Ferrari, faster than any $3.5 million Bugatti. To get the same performance from an internal combustion engine, you probably have to spend, in the case of Bugatti, $2.5 million, or Ferrari close to $1 million. So it's pretty amazing.
Hey, I'm Steven and this is Solving the Money Problem. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So in this video, we're hearing from the man, the chin, the legend himself, Jay Leno, singing his praises for Tesla, the Plaid Model S, and electric vehicles in general. I'll also share some more of my thoughts around Tesla's Plaid Model S event and the insane engineering under the hood. So let's get into the video. And by the way, since I know there's a lot of crypto lovers watching and people who like free stuff, it's your lucky day. For a limited time, you can get up to $250 in free crypto bonuses when funding a new account on BlockFi, where you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest, borrow cash, and buy or sell crypto. If you want your free crypto, use the link in the description. It also helps out the channel. And if you'd like up to 2 free stocks, check out the link in the description to WeBull. If you open a new account, you'll get 1 free stock valued up to $250 just for opening an account. And if you fund your account with $100, you'll get a second free stock valued up to $1,600. Unless you don't like free stocks, that is. And if you're in Australia, the UK, or New Zealand, you can get a free stock with stake, also using the link in the description. Let's get back to it.
If you've been allowed to drive that car, but Jay Leno has for CNBC's Jay Leno's Garage. He tried to break the quarter-mile land speed record for production cars.
All right, Jay, this is Franz. You're ready to go. Launch. Here he goes. Wow. 9247. Wow.
Okay, so we just saw Jay Leno run a 9.247 second quarter mile time in a 4-door family sedan, a world record. And just to give you guys some context about how absolutely ludicrous, no, plaid this actually is, we're now looking on Wikipedia at the list of the fastest ever quarter mile times by production vehicles. We've got a 9.4 second quarter mile time in your Bugatti, followed by a 9.7 second time in a Porsche, McLaren at 9.8 seconds. But note something very interesting. Limited to 500 produced, limited to 918 produced, limited to 375 produced, limited to 30 produced. Tesla aiming to get to around 1,000 Plaid Model S produced per week in the next quarter. This is really insane. Tesla's goal with the Plaid Model S was to deliver the best vehicle ever produced, including the safest vehicle ever produced and the fastest vehicle ever produced. As a side note, the end of the Ice Age is here.
Wow, I wonder if that broke a record. Jay's with us from his garage. That's fast. Was it a winner?
It was a winner. I mean, it is now the fastest production car you can buy, faster than any Ferrari, faster than any $3.5 million Bugatti. It's pretty amazing. You know what the most amazing part was? That drag strip was near Bakersfield in an agricultural area. So there's farming all around. There were birds sitting on the Christmas tree. That's the light that comes down. When I stepped on the accelerator and took off and I came back down after going 152, the birds were still there. I mean, you go to any drag strip and it's just horrible noises, tires smoke, blah, 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 blah. But just the fact that you could go that fast, that swiftly, that quickly, it's pretty amazing. I'm a huge fan of American technology, and especially products that developed here in America using locally sourced stuff. And that's why I love this car. $130,000 is a tremendous amount of money. But to get the same performance from an internal combustion engine, you probably have to spend, in the case of Bugatti, $2.5 million, or Ferrari close to $1 million. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. You were
Plus, I had the air conditioner on.
Guys, did you hear what Jay Leno just said? He had the fucking air conditioning on while he broke the world record in a production vehicle. That saps energy. That reduces overall performance. What even is this? This is absolutely insane engineering. Just batshit crazy. Let's head over to the Tesla website and look at the official quarter mile time for the Plaid Model S, presumably done without air conditioning on. So the official time from Tesla, 9.23 second quarter mile time. And Leno ran a 9.247 second quarter mile time. Let's bring up the calculator quickly. 9.23 minus 9.247 equals 17 milliseconds. So with the air conditioning on, it appears the Plaid Model S lost just 17 milliseconds on the quarter mile time. What the fuck? And we thought the thermal management system, the octovalve heat pump in the Model Y and now Model 3 was insane engineering. The Model S thermal management system and heat pump on a whole other level. As Elon said, I mean, this really is alien technology.
We also have the latest and greatest in heat pump, which is basically the HVAC system for the car. It's 30% better cold weather range and requires 50% less energy for cabin heating in freezing conditions. You'll see very little degradation in cold weather. You'll be able to actually do back-to-back 0 to 60s, go on the track, just haul ass, and as you'll see tonight, this car is just going to do over and over again, and it doesn't get winded.
These numbers are just so absolutely insane. They're literally unbelievable. I'm starting to question myself here. Can some of the engineering nerds please double check me in the comments? Maybe I'll fuck something up here. I cannot believe this. I've just done another calculation, and it appears that having the air conditioning on, at least in the case of Jay Leno, only increased the quarter mile time by 0.1824%. 0.1824%. Not 1.84%. Less than 0.2%. What? Now, to give you guys some context, maybe some of you in the past have driven around a shitter car. Maybe today some of you still drive around a piece of shit. I can recall very distinctly, if I was driving uphill in my old car and I turned the air conditioning on, I immediately had to drop down 1 or 2 gears because the car couldn't even handle it. That's a huge hit in performance. And now we're managing to break world records on quarter mile times in a Tesla Plaid Model S with the air conditioning on. This is truly stunning engineering.
You were into Tesla from jump. I'm curious what it feels like in that car with the yoke. I mean, do you feel the power? Do you get the same rush or no?
Well, it's different. You know, I have a lot of steam automobiles from the last century, and steam gives you that same initial. See, internal combustion engines need transmission to transmit power because the transmission multiplies the power. Internal combustion engine doesn't make its power until it's really moving very quickly. You see, electricity, like steam, is right now. So electric cars don't need a transmission. So the minute you step on the accelerator, boom, you're gone. You see, with a car, you've got that first gear will give you the initial pull, but that runs out quickly. So you shift to second, shift to third, because it's all done automatically too now. But you still need a transmission. You don't need any of that with an electric vehicle. So that's what I find fascinating. I mean, steam ran everything from 1800 to 1911. From 1911 to now, it's internal combustion. And from now into the near future, it's probably going to be electric or some form of electric hybrid.
Think there's going to be a long line for these?
Well, I think so. I mean, it takes a while for people to come around, but they come around more quickly. I mean, it took 75 years to every American to get a telephone in their house. But it only took 5 years for everybody to get a computer and a cell phone. So people trust technology a little bit more, plus the fact that you have virtually no maintenance with an electric car.
It's great to hear Jay Leno mentioning the fact that electric vehicles require practically no maintenance because they have almost no moving parts. I think this is one of the last things that general consumers won't be aware of until they've experienced directly or have a close friend or family member who has an electric vehicle actually mentions this fact to them. Most people just assume, oh, it's a car, I need to service it quite regularly. But electric vehicles, there practically is no maintenance required annually apart from refilling your wiper fluid and maybe replacing the blades.
And also the fact that now, like the new Tesla, you get, even with the base model, you get 400 miles approximately. So that's more than a fill-up in most cars. So that problem seems to be taken care of as well.
Jay Leno really singing the praises of electric vehicles there and seems to be suggesting that they're finally ready for prime time. No problems with range, zero maintenance, great performance as well, which is awesome. It's really great to have the world's most prolific and famous car enthusiast on board with Tesla and electric vehicles in general. It's a shame some of the D and C grade Jay Leno impersonators on YouTube, I won't name names, but you guys can probably guess who I may be referring to, are still out there producing anti-Tesla content, sharing their uninformed opinions and making absolute arse clowns out of themselves. Thankfully, the majority of people who are informed on these matters don't really pay too much attention to these Muppets anyway. I still cannot get over the insane engineering of Tesla's Plaid Model S, especially that quarter mile time with the air conditioning. If you're an engineering nerd, I think you'll appreciate where I'm coming from here. It's just truly insane. I've got plenty more Plaid Model S content in the pipeline, so stay tuned for that. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of Tesla's Plaid Model S? What did you think of the delivery event? And is this the end of the Ice Age? I'm Stephen Mike Ryan. This is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. And don't forget, if you'd like up to $250 in free crypto bonuses with BlockFi, use the link in the description. You can also get 2 free stocks with WeBull and a free stock with Stake, also linked in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if you have any ideas for future videos, let me know. I read all your comments. P.S. If you're still watching, you're awesome. If you'd like early access, exclusive videos, regular Q&As, our private Discord server and more, consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/solvingthemoneyproblem so I can keep creating content for you guys. There's a link in the description. You can now also become a member of the channel for some exclusive perks. To learn more, click the join button next to subscribe. And don't forget to check out our merch store. Either way, the best form of support is you being here and watching, so thanks again.